Hey guys, Matt from Eastwood here in my home garage working on a quick little project. So today we're working on something that's not necessarily automotive, but it is in the same realm. I recently bought this 1950s Massey Ferguson tractor to use to lift up heavy things, move snow around my property, and what I need to do is build a weight ballast box for the back of the tractor so that my wheels stay planted when I have weight in the front of the tractor. So what I'm going to do today is use some salvage metal that I got at a local salvage yard, cut everything down, build a box. It's really inexpensive, only using a handful of Eastwood tools. So let's get started. Alright, so I got everything cut with the mini metal saw and it went really well. I was able to cut everything really quickly with the saw, and I just dressed all the ends up so everything was about the same length using a flap disc on an angle grinder. Then clamped everything together with pretty much every one of these locking welding clamps that I have, and everything's looking pretty good. So now what I can do is dress all of the areas where we're going to be welding, and I can get with the MIG 175 and kind of adjust everything to get it square and get everything tacked in place, and we're moving along pretty well. Alright, so I cut up some box tubing here that we're using to go around the front, or actually I'm sorry, the back of the box and sides here. I'm going to lock all that together. What that's going to do is give me a little bit of additional strength in the box, and also what I'm doing is adding a trailer hitch receiver into this. So I cut into the box tubing already using the mini metal saw and a cutoff grinder. I cut a little notch out so that what we can do is actually set this in like this, and I have a little, my little trailer hitch here, so I can slide in like that, and then I can easily just jockey some car trailers around on my property. If I need to quickly do that, I can just get underneath of it, lift it up, and move the trailer around. So I'm going to get these sanded, ready to weld, get them welded in place, and then we can move on to putting the pins on the side so we can actually lift it up, and then also we can put the top brace in as well for that. And we are moving along and just about ready to kind of wrap up the project then. Alright, so we got the holes punched in the side using the hole saw kit, and got the pins in. We tested and it all fits and it can lift now, but now we need a kind of top stabilizing link. So the tractor already has that set up on it. I went and picked up one from the local tractor supply place, and I have one that fits pretty good, put a bolt through, and this box tubing that I've already cut apart and have clamped in place will kind of serve as the link on this, and this fits up in. I'm going to drill another hole to put through there that will connect it, and then as we turn this turnbuckle, that will kind of pull everything tight and help stabilize this box, and then we should be able to actually lift, raise and lower it at that point, which will be really nice. So drill these holes, put this all in, and then we can move on to making the plates to box everything in, and we're kind of on the home stretch. Alright guys, so got everything welded up. I cleaned all the surfaces up with the SCT really quickly, and I sprayed on some rust encapsulator just to seal everything up. There was a little bit of surface rust because I did get all this metal at a local salvage metal yard, and versus a normal project where we're doing something for a car where you're going to clean it up really nice to do like a base coat, clear coat, we're just trying to get some paint on here so that it doesn't flash rust from sitting outside. This did the job. We can now fill this with whatever weight we choose. Some guys use concrete in here. You can throw scrap metal in there, stone, whatever you choose, but you can put some weight in here that's going to help keep the back wheels of the tractor planted on the ground and from spinning when you have the bucket loaded. So now I have this all together. I probably have around, give or take, $100 of material into this, and that includes basically the pins and everything that I bought for it. And I only used a handful of tools to build this. So I used the Eastwood plasma cutter, I used the mini metal saw, I of course used my MIG 175 to weld everything up, I used my hole saw kit to punch the holes in the box tubing, and that was basically it. Didn't take many tools, just took a lot of time with cutting everything, getting it fit, and welding it all up. Now that this is all done, I can pull it outside, fill it with my weight, and I'm ready to go. To check out all the products that you saw in this video, you can click the link down below, or you can visit eastwood.com to get all the fab tools you need to do the job right.